Hi guys, I'm Jeff, COPD Waters, and thanks for taking the time to stop and check out my video today. I wanted to give an update on some things going on. First of all, here in Oklahoma, what I'm very excited about is Green the Boat. Check them out on Facebook. I'm a part of them. Working with them, we're working together to get medical marijuana in Oklahoma. It's a petition that's been set up, and Green the Boat is set up by patients, for patients, and we are planning on, we've given formal notice to the Secretary of State of Oklahoma that we will be submitting our petition on Friday, August the 21st at 1 p.m. And at that point, the state has 2 weeks to review it and get it back to us and approve it. And then we hope at that point to be able to start gathering signatures for the petition in the first or second week of September. I'm sorry. So that's happening right away. We've been on it. We've gotten this together in 2 weeks time frame. I'm very proud of them. I asked you to go to Green the Vote on Facebook, support them and like them. Check Green the Vote on Twitter. We'll soon have a website up. That's what's happening right here in Oklahoma, and I'm excited about. So I want to let you know that. Also, I want to just go over some questions that I get a lot, some things going on. First question I get right off the bat every day, probably 5 times a day at least, is CBD oil that I can purchase online or in a health food store good for COPD? Will it help? Answer is no. Absolutely will not help you. CBD only or hemp oil will not help you with COPD. Quite frankly, CBD oil and hemp oil are basically supplements, vitamins if you will. So if you're a healthy person with no health problems, maybe you have a history of cancers in your family line or your genes or something like that, but you have no prior illnesses and you're completely healthy, then CBD oil or hemp oil will be fine as a vitamin or a supplement or an alternative, but it will not heal or treat COPD or cancer or any major diseases that attacks the body. So that's right off the bat, no CBD oil. The next thing people ask me about a lot of time is the dosage. They ask me what my dosage is. First of all, my dosage is going to be entirely different than your dosage. I've been doing this for 2 years, and quite frankly, I'm at the stage now where I don't have a specific dosage. I listen to my body and I do what my body tells me I need, and I try to keep myself taken care of that way. But for a new patient, you're going to start out with a very small amount. A pinhead is what I always say. People always ask how to get the pinhead, how to get that amount. A lot of people put a little bit on a toothpick, into the toothpick. Some use a paper clip. Some put it on a cookie, on a cracker. My personal method is I just take the syringe. Okay, if you get your oil and it comes in a syringe, just push it very, very slowly, very slowly. If you just see a tiny bit come up on the very end of the syringe, you want to do a very tiny amount and very slow, otherwise it will all spurt out. So very slowly, and when you see that tiny amount out there, you can just dot the end of your tongue on it. Let it set on your tongue, let it completely dissolve. Don't get a drink, don't eat, or do anything until that dissolves in your mouth and in your system. And then from that point, give it a few hours if you're a new patient. See if you feel any better. When I say feel any better, I say that tight chest should go away somewhat. The coughing, if you're coughing a lot, that should improve. Some people will cough more and cough a lot of mucus out before they get better, so that's something to be aware of. But if you don't feel any relief, if you don't feel anything after 2 hours, do that small bout again. Keep doing that until you feel better. When you however many pinheads it takes, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Once you get that point where you feel relief and you feel better, that is your dose. That's a dose you want to take every day. So you want to do, in other words, 6. You want to do that 6 pinheads out. And you could do it this way. If you wanted, you could put it on parchment paper or however. Put your 6 pinheads, your 6 dots out, and do that twice a day. That's your dose. And do that twice a day for 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks. At that point, you may not feel it as much, and then then you may want to increase the dose. Just do what your body says. At that point, you may want to increase. It's always good to increase it a little bit. There's no set amount. Unlike cancer, everybody says a certain amount, like a gram a day or whatever, but with COPD, we found that's not the case. And when I say we, I say me and other patients that I have helped, other patients that I've been in groups with in the past, and just 2 years of dealing with it firsthand with myself and patients. This is what we've seen and what works. And also, once you get that right dose and you're feeling better, make sure you're moving around and doing things. Start doing things that you used to do. If it's grocery shopping or spending time with your grandkids or walking your dog or whatever. Start doing things, get exercising. And even on top of that, when you are exercising, if you'll take that dose about 30 minutes or so before you plan on going and doing your exercise, your shopping, whatever, that will increase, I believe it increases and it helps you and it provides you a better workout and gets to your body in a different way. So I have no scientific proof for that, but that's been my first-hand experience. So there's that. So then people will always ask me about supplements. I've never taken a lot of supplements. I've taken some, tried them, never worked. So I haven't taken a lot. I take over-the-counter vitamins. And nowadays, if I remember, I take these things. Most of the time, I forget and don't take them. But over-the-counter vitamin, men's vitamin, vitamin C, vitamin D with vitamin D3, I think, and I believe that's it. I think that's it. And so if I remember, I take those along with my diet and my oil and my exercise. It keeps me in good shape. So, and then the next question brings up people ask about the diet, and again, the basics out there. If you research on Google, COPD diet or lung patient diets, those type of things that give you the basics of what you want to avoid. You want to hydrate a lot, drink a lot. This is just water. I didn't have any lemons left today. I ran out of lemons, but I did have some lemon juice. So this lemon juice infused water. And then you also want to avoid soda, caffeine, all those types of things. Those are bad for COPD patients. And then the last thing I want to discuss with you, let you know, is that we'll be going to HempFest in Vegas in October. I've got the ticket here Friday, October 2nd, and Saturday, October 3rd, 2015 in Las Vegas, Nevada, hosted by Tommy Chong and Michael Boris, who also does Nug Life Radio. He has many aliases, but he's a good guy, so check that out on Facebook. I'll be having a 2-hour layover on the way back on Sunday in Denver at a fairly early in the morning. I don't know the exact time. I think 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what's happening in Denver on Sundays in the mornings, but I don't know if the dispensaries are open or what. But we'll be there for a couple hours that day, and I'd be interested in meeting any of my Facebook friends and maybe take me a tour around. Obviously, while I'm in town, I would love to try your medicine and your cannabis out there, and also in Vegas. Hey, feel free to come and hit me up and say hi at either of those places. Obviously, in Vegas, I don't have my own booth, but I'll be studying with a booth for Canna Moms for with kids who are fighting cancer, epilepsy, different things. So I'll be partnering with them, and primarily their booth, not my booth, but I've been invited into their booth, so I'll be there. Also have some t-shirts I'll be selling here pretty soon in the group, Treating COPD with Cannabis on Facebook. Here it is. This is the medium. I haven't set an exact price yet, but I think I'm going to bundle it together with some other things that I have. I've got a bumper sticker, Treating Like Us on Facebook. I personally have this on my car, by the way, and so do some friends of mine, so don't worry about it. I don't get pulled over, nothing happens. Second of all, I'll have some sweet business cards that get to leave around doctor's offices at different places to get people's awareness. Get them to the website. The website is treatingcopdwithcannabis.com. On Facebook, it's Treating COPD with Cannabis. And then I'm on my Facebook page, Jeff COPD Waters, YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. Please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Feel free to share it anywhere, any groups. The more we can get it out there to reach other patients, the better we all are. On the card, it has all my information, also my email address. I also get probably 20 emails, probably 10 private messages, and a few messages about the website every day. Same question all the time. How do I get the oil? I'm in a legal state. Where do I get the oil? I work with some oil makers all around the country. Most of us are in legal states that are treating. If you send me a picture of your current medications and something showing diagnosis, it doesn't have to be a big medical workup. By all means, mark out your address and social security number, all the personal information. I just need to see your name and something that said you have COPD, and then something that shows your current medications. I do this because this way I'm knowing I'm not just getting oil out to recreational users, I'm getting it to the patients that need it, COPD, cancer patients. So send me pictures of those, and once I get pictures of those, then I can and I review them. I'll send you an email back to the oil maker. At that point, contact the oil maker and deal with them directly, and they'll take care of you. Our oil prices are anywhere from 30 to 35 a gram. One of my oil makers requires a minimum of 5 grams. The other two, it doesn't really require a minimum. And if you think you can't afford that, please reach out anyway, because one of my oil makers does his best to try to go beyond and try to help people who with low income who can't afford oil. So don't give up. Also, recently, somebody posted on my Facebook page that they were ill with COPD, in bad shape, needed oil. And out of the blue, a lady messaged me and wanted to donate some money to get that person oil. She sent me the money through my PayPal, and I was able to get that oil out. I was able to get my oil maker to get it out to him, and he received his oil. He thanks everybody on Facebook and his angel that helped him. If you want to help and do that, that's one way you can help. If you want to donate money to get people oil that can afford it, feel free to email me. My email address again, to send the pictures of the docs and all that. Jeff Waters COPD@gmail.com is the email address. My website, as mentioned earlier. I prefer not messaging on Facebook. I prefer emails only. It's my preference. I get too many messages on Facebook, so hook me up that way, and we can take care of it. So here's how you can help. Like this video, share it. Subscribe to my page on YouTube. Join Treating COPD with Cannabis on Facebook. I also have a page as a life coach. Like that page. Share my posts. And if you'd like to donate to the cause, feel free to shoot me an email. I'll tell you how you can do that. I have different projects going on. Also, with Vegas going on, I need to get some more t-shirts made up, and I need to get some more cards and things done to media to sell out there in Vegas. That money will go back into Treating COPD with Cannabis for us to help continue to grow the website, continue to do other avenues like podcasts, things like that. And for Oklahoma and all the Oklahomans out there, and anybody who wants to help us in Oklahoma, if any of you have any contacts in the cannabis industry who would like to help us in Oklahoma, please get in touch with me or reach out to Green the Vote on Facebook. And I appreciate all your support, your questions, your time, and I appreciate you watching this video. Have a great day, happy healing, and join Treating COPD with Cannabis on Facebook.